And now what we're going to do is create our first two pages. So we're going to create the home page and the blog post page. So what you can do if you're on this page right here is hover over the new button and then click on page, or what you can do is go back to your WordPress dashboard by hovering over your website name on the upper left and clicking on dashboard. And once you're back on the WordPress dashboard, you might see some additional tabs right here now on the left-hand side because we installed some plugins that we need to create and customize our e-commerce website. And we'll go through that stuff a little bit later. But right now, what we want to do is create our first two pages. So on the left-hand side of your WordPress dashboard to create a page, what you can do is hover over pages and then click on add new. Once you're on the add new page, the first page that we're going to make is the home page. So right here, just type in the title of the page. So we'll just type in home, and that's all we're going to do right now. We're going to come back to this page and customize it in just a bit. So what I want you to do to publish this page is click on the publish button right here. And once the page is published, now what I want to do is create a blog post page. So let's click on add new right here to create a new page. And once you're back on the add new page, again, let's type in a page title right here. So we'll type in blog. And that's all we're going to do right now. So click on the publish button. And once the page is published, you should see this notification right here. And that's all we're going to do right now. So that's how you create pages. And we're going to come back and customize these pages a little bit later. But right now, I just want to move on to the next step. And now what I want to do is go through our WordPress settings to set the home page and the blog post page and a few other things. And before we actually go to our WordPress settings, what I want to do is show you how you can add some additional users. So if you recall, InMotion created this username for you when we set up our WordPress website. So if you want to change this or change the password, let me show you how to do that. On the left-hand side of your WordPress dashboard, you should see the tab users. And if you hover over that, you'll get this little pop-up and we can just click on all users. And once you come to the users page, you should see the admin user right here. And if you want to edit this, just click on the edit link. And now you're on the profile page for the admin user. And what you can do is add a first and last name or change the nickname. So if you wanted to go in here and change the nickname from whatever username that you have to something like your first name. So I'll just put in my name, Jameson, right here. And then if I go into this drop down, I can select the name that I want to show up on my blog posts or any other pages on my WordPress website. So if I change it right here, this is the name that's going to show up on my entire WordPress website. And you can see that it changes up here, and it'll also change on the blog post pages when we create them a little bit later. Okay, so this is where you can go to edit the profile for your admin user. And what you want to do is just make sure that you come down to the bottom and click update profile if you do make any changes. And once the profile is updated, that's all you have to do. And if you want to add some additional users, you can always hover over users and click on add new, and then give the users admin rights or whatever type of rights that you want to log into your WordPress website. Okay, so that's all you have to do to change your usernames or add users. And now what I want to do is go into our WordPress settings. So on the left-hand side, let's go down to settings and hover over that. And let's click on the general tab.